My name is Max.
And my name is Riley, and welcome back to this week's episode of The Nightly Show.
You know, we're so close to winter break, and I can't wait to have this time off from school and to celebrate the holidays.
This time is great for people to celebrate the holidays and be with people they care about.
But before we get to break, we have a few more videos to share with you this year, like Taylor Saale's video on LGBTQ inclusivity in our school.
Currently at FHN, there are students of different races, genders, and sexualities, everyone having different emotional and academic needs. Inclusivity, for example, could be considered an emotional need for students, giving them somewhere for them to belong, which at this time, many LGBTQIA+ students are looking for, as said by student co-runner for FHN's Gender Sexuality Alliance.
I feel like it's very important to know that you have a place to go, because not everyone always has the best home situation, and not everyone's out to their families. So I feel like this is a very important, GSA should be around, I recommend it should be around every single school, because it's I feel like it's such an important factor, so people know they have a place. Even if you're not a part of the LGBTQIA+ community, just being here and showing your support means a lot to us.
For many LGBTQIA+ students, having no safe space or a negative school climate could lead to a decrease in mental health and a decline in school performance for those students.
For me personally, being a queer educator, that it's important that our LGBTQIA kids, no matter where they are in their journey of understanding who they are or their identity or what that looks like or what that means, I just want them to know that they matter and their lives are important and their existence is important, and I'm glad they exist, and that even when they feel like nobody else in this world is there for them, that my door is always open, and that they always have a safe space in my room or in my area just to be who they are.
In recent events, the FHSD School Board has brought up a policy to force transgender students to use facilities such as bathrooms and locker rooms based on their assigned sex on their birth certificate. In the eyes of many students, parents, and staff, this is a major step backwards in promoting a safe place and inclusivity in FHSD schools, that organizations such as Promo have started to advocate against such policy.
We view it as definitely a very harmful and very outlandish ban that they need to, or a policy we should say, that they're trying to move forward. And a lot of students and a lot of parents have spoken out against this, and a lot of also, staff members that are able to have spoken out. We think it's going to put a target on the backs of these students, and they are already, it's already hard enough to be a student as it is. We don't need to be singling out, individuals for any specific reason. So we're hopeful that we won't see this policy come to fruition for Francis Howell District.
Jett also says how the potential implementation of a trans bathroom ban serves as a reminder of the challenges LGBTQIA+ youth still face, such as bullying and harassment, as her and Promo work to better spread inclusivity to schools such as FHN.
Great job on that video, Taylor.
Now, don't forget that the week of the finals are on the 8th of January.
Be sure to do some studying over break.
Now, let's look at the behind-the-scenes footage of our very own publications with a video by Yazan Rawashdeh.
It's a look at what happens during Worknights.
FHN Worknight is a time where students can get work done after school, also having fun, playing games, and eating yummy food.
One night every 5 weeks that our newspaper staff comes together and we work on our newspaper to finish it before we send off the paper the next week. And it's pretty special to me because we don't just do work, we get to hang out with our staffers and we get to bond. And it's the one night every 5 weeks in a month span that we actually get to hang out with each other and build bonds.
Although you may say staying after 7 may be a little bit boring, at work night they find a way to make it fun.
Yeah, so we have a lot of game time built into our work nights so that it's not just all work, and it's a lot of fun as well. So since we're staying here till 7 p.m., it kind of gets a little repetitive to be working for that long straight.
There are lots of little fun things too in work nights, like dressing up to get food faster.
So the theme is belated Halloween. So I just pulled out my Halloween outfit from 2020. And I was like, yeah, this will do. So basically you have to dress up, because if you don't dress up, you don't get to eat food. Well, you get to eat food, but you get to eat last.
All the costumes that people come up with for the different themes and stuff. I think it's really funny to see what people choose to do.
The Worknights are one of the many reasons to join FHN publications.
You can join one of the staffs at FHNtoday.com/sign-me-up.
In other news, spring sports are rapidly approaching.
But what are the sports teams doing to prepare during the off-season?
Ian Brinkman made a video on what the tennis team does during this time.
This will be starting soon for the boys' tennis team. Members of last year's team have been practicing, hoping to get better, and I have high hopes for this season.
Putting in the work over the summer. I tried to play 3 hours, around 3 to 4 hours a day. I was averaging like 30, it was probably 30 hours a week. And then when school started, I had to slow it down a bit just because of school. So I started playing, I think I did was trying for right now I'm trying for 4 hours a week, just to keep my rhythm.
While players from last season have been practicing, the team will be holding tryouts to grow and expand the team for an even better season.
It's pretty fun. You'll like it more than you think you'll like it, and it's an easy sport to get better at. So if you play once and you're like, oh, I'm terrible, but you train for a week, you could be so much better than you were the week before.
Don't be nervous because everyone makes a team and you'll probably do well.
Goals for the team, definitely to make state. We have the team this year. We lost Kyle Fisk last year. He went to state, so that's it's kind of a blow for the team. But we're getting a freshman, Jace Jamison, who's going to fill a spot really well. And I think that not only can we make state in singles with Kai, Jace, and probably Beckett, but I think we could also make it in doubles because we just have such a stacked team. It's pretty well balanced all the way up and down, and we're probably one of the top 2 contending teams in the district.
I can't wait for the tennis season to start back up again.
Me too, but don't forget that this week is Spirit Week, so make sure to dress up for the remaining days.
Now, during the holidays, people love to give things to people that they care about.
With this video by Sassy Garcia and Nathan Swift, we'll see a church that gives out food and other essential items to people in the community.
The holidays are joyful for many, but they're sad for others. And sometimes joy and sadness coexist together.
Hope Lutheran Church hosts and provides helpful offerings year-round to give back to the community, whether it be with the tradition they call the Giving Tree, or as little as praying for those in need. Hope aims to be a safe community for those who need help.
I was always kind of interested in missionaries and the work that they do. On one of the mission trips, we were coming back from getting medicine in downtown Port-au-Prince, drove by City Soleil, and this lady was selling, it looked like cookies. What's a food program going on there? I asked our director. She says those are mud cookies. It's something that has happened ever since the slave trade. They used what was under their feet and made patties out of mud to fill the void in their stomachs. Doing a project like that, coming from the Midwest, where we have everything, those things just aren't available in a lot of countries. So that is one thing that got me thinking, how can I be effective?
Some of the things that I do, I participate in Stitches of Love, which is the prayer shawls. They're used just to wrap somebody in a shawl of love. And ministry is helping. Ministry just means that you reach out to someone who is in need.
Not necessarily just give money, but they want to do a hands-on project. Annually, we have our largest packing that's open to the community. So February 10th is the date. We partner with Convoy of Hope in Springfield, Missouri. They'll come and pick up our food and then distribute the food around the world. We've shipped food to Haiti, Syria, Ukraine. They are also delivering supplies to Gaza.
And while our food that we send, while those help to heal physical need, the prayer shawls, the giving tree, those all help with more of an individual spiritual need.
With the many things Hope has to offer, their one goal is always to help those in need. Whether that's providing a prayer shawl for the spiritual needs, or with the Oasis Food Pantry and Kids That Gets Hungry for the physical needs, Hope Lutheran does it all.
I appreciate how that church gives to people in need.
That's all the time we have this week.
Be sure to check out our socials at FHN Today and at FHN Game Day.
Once again, I'm Max.
And I'm Riley.
Signing off.